Assalamualaikum, selamat datang ke Petala Seni yang dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Gangsapura dan disokong oleh Cendana. Okay, so Petala Seni ni apa? Okay, basically Petala Seni ni adalah satu podcast yang kita menjemput tetamu-tetamu yang datang khas dari pelbagai latar belakang di dalam bidang seni untuk kita bincangkan berkenaan dengan topik-topik penting. Macam-macam topik. Okay, sebelum ni kita dah bincang macam-macam topik dengan tetamu sebelum ni. Kali ini, kita ada tetamu yang sangat menarik. Okay, tapi sebelum saya jemput tetamu ni, sila komen, like dan juga share video ni so that semua orang boleh sama-sama membincangkan topik ni dekat live chat box dekat tepi ni. Korang boleh sembang-sembang dekat sini, boleh tanya soalan kepada tetamu kita dan juga saya. Okay. Yang pertama, saya akan perkenalkan kita punya tetamu ni. Beliau merupakan founder dan juga artistik director of Hands Percussion Malaysia. Okay. Dan juga head of Huanzhong 24 Festive Drums. Yang ini adalah satu ensemble tradisi alat muzik Cina. Okay, sangat menarik. Okay. And then beliau juga merupakan artistik director of Damansara Peforming Arts Centre, DPAC. Okay. Banyak pengalaman yang beliau telah alami. Okay. Sejak 1997 lagi, beliau telah menubuhkan Hands Percussion. Okay. So, beliau sendiri adalah graphic design, graduated from Malaysian Institute of Arts, MIA, dan banyak pengalaman beliau dalam bidang-bidang seni ni. Tapi sebelum dia pergi ke bidang, sebelum Bernard masuk ke bidang seni, dia ada pergi ke bidang lain dulu. Menarik tak? Banyak perkara yang kita nak bincangkan topik pada hari ini. Terutamanya topik kita adalah sokongan dalam seni rakyat. Jadi saya menjemput Bernard Goh. Woo! Thank you Bernard for coming. Thank you very much.
How are you?
How are you? Great. Sihat ke?
Sihat.
Okay.
Sihat.
So, Bernard, sebelum kita pergi ke topik hangat tu kan, okay, maybe semua orang tu tanya-tanya, siapakah Bernard Goh?
Okay, saya Bernard Goh lah. Saya anak Malaysia. I lahir di Negeri Sembilan. Saya orang Seremban. Dulu I rasa kalau sebelum I jadi pegendang, I suka seni. So my university actually is like I belajar grafik. I suka lukis. I suka something like when I was young lah. When I was young. Jadi tak berapa ada macam ada cita-cita nak jadi pegendang. Tapi dari dulu I ahli pancaragam. Saya suka sangat. I suka sangat music. Jadi in between lah. Seni tu sama lah. Kalau music, kalau seni macam lukis ke, painting ke, I ingat sama lah. Yeah.
So macam you tahu diri you ada seni tu bila? Sejak sekolah rendah ke, sekolah menengah ke?
I dengar sajalah. Ibu saya yang cerita. I dulu masih kecil lah. I senyap pendiam. Dia macam kalau pergi yang kalau pindah rumah, yang tu tuan rumah tu tak tahu ada bayi. Saya senyap macam tu. Tak ada jerit ke, tak ada lah apa-apa. Tapi mak cakap I senang saja nak jaga. Kerana dia kalau ada kertas dia bagi saja satu pensel ke satu apa lah. I diam saja untuk satu afternoon. The whole petang tu I akan tulis. Ya, jadi macam weird lah, ganja sikit lah budak macam tu. Tapi masa I ingat darjah 3 kot, mak saya cakap that macam open up. So I involved in pancaragam, nyanyian, choir.
Okay. Pancaragam main apa?
Okay. I started with trumpet. And then kerana I punya it lives lah. Then I switched to the big one, the saxophone and then the tuba. And then of course lah, secondary school kalau sekolah menengah, I jadi drum major tu. Drum major, that's how I fall in love. I fall in love with drumming. Because drum major kalau masuk untuk orchestra tu, I duduk sajalah. Bukan ada pattern motion lah dekat padang. So I just sit there And then I bergaul dengan percussionist lah, mostly percussionist. So that's how I fall in love. I find like gendang ataupun genderang semua tu macam heartbeat, macam pulse,
pulse.
jantung.
Yes.
Setiap lagu pun mesti ada rhythm tu, mesti ada tempo. Jadi I ingat shock sangat lah. Then it's very handsome, become a percussionist lah. Very smart.
So
very
that posture when you play kan.
Tapi yang paling saya rasa bangga kerana I join the 24 Festive Drum.
Apa? Kepada siapa yang tak tahu, apa itu 24 Festive Drums ni?
24 Festive Drum founded my teacher, Mr. Tan Fui Song from Johor. Actually he's my pancaragam punya instructor. I dekat Seremban ada I punya instructor. Tapi yang dia tu dekat Johor, dia macam tahunan lah. Setiap tahun kita ada music camp. Kita semua orang ni pergi sana. Ada music camp. Tapi 1988 tahun tu 1988
1 year sebelum aku dilahirkan.
Okay. Muda lah. So that's how. But I pun muda juga. Masa tu I pun muda. I join 1990. 1990 masih muda lah.
Sangat
bukan kumpulan pertama. Sudah lahir kan?
Sudah lahir. Wujud 1 tahun lah.
Wujud 1 tahun. So that's how I fall in love. And then my cikgu dia cakap, benar kerana you ahli pancaragam, jadi you punya tempo ke, you punya rhythm maker semua, you help with the development of these drums. Kerana kumpulan gendang ni dia mula kumpulan pertama dekat Johor. I kumpulan kedua dekat Negeri Sembilan. Cultural Day actually. Cultural Day. Cultural Day. That's how I fall in love and how I involve lah. And then this gendang by right is only for the Chinese lion dance or the dragon dance. Yang tu kalau ada perayaan perahu ke, racing ke, dragon boat racing. Dia hanya satu biji saja yang Chinese.
Yang dekat depan satu tu.
Ya, hitam punya, ada red rattan. And then, jadi masa tu sebelum 1988 yang gendang tu particular untuk persembahan tarian singa saja, tarian naga. Tapi lepas 1988 ada 24. Kerana dekat China dia ada 24 perayaan. Every 15 days ada satu perayaan. Tapi
maksudnya 24 tu bukan 24 gendang lah.
Ada.
24
masa
gendang.
tu ada 24 gendang. Satu gendang dia represent satu perayaan. Tapi di Malaysia kerana tidak ada musim. We just like summer. The summer panas saja. Tapi ada dua perayaan. Ada dua perayaan yang kita orang ni semua ada raya lah. Satu itu Cheng Ming. Yang pergi tu kubur cemetery tu. Yang satu lagi winter solstice. Yang tu biasanya dia jatuh dari 21, 22 bulan 12. Sebelum Christmas tu. Dia ada masak tu routinous, routinous rice, pink colour dengan white colour, and then ginger soup. That is two perayaan yang kita saling ada perayaan lah. Tapi cikgu saya dia cakap sekarang ni generasi baru mesti ada ingat apa perayaan tu penting. Bukan pasal agama, bukan pasal apa, tapi yang ni semua budaya. Tradition and budaya. Dia sering lah dia cakap dengan saya, dia cakap kerana dia dekat Johor, dia rasa sedih kalau generasi yang baru tu dia tak nak ikut. Dia tak nak perayaan yang tradisional. Sudah lupa. Dia nak yang western punya lah. Kalau Christmas lah dia raya kan.
So maksudnya macam gendang tu bila dimainkan untuk perayaan tu dia macam saling berkait lah. Kalau tak ada gendang tak ada perayaan, tak ada perayaan tak ada gendang tu lah.
For me, I mean myself, I ingat I akan bagi dia nafas baru. Kerana kalau dia invent here in Malaysia, jadi mesti ada ada kaum lain kan, bukan hanya Chinese. Because we kalau raya, I raya juga. Kan kalau Chinese raya kan,
semua raya
kan. So Deepavali ke semua. So I think I need to mix all the culture because I love it. Jadi I pun ada pergi buat bengkel dekat ASK dulu tu dengan Pak Hamzah lah, Pak Nazir lah. So when I involve myself in this traditional, but if you think like that, right, it's not really like it's traditional, but it's a new culture. It's a baru. It's a budaya yang baru.
Yes.
Kerana tradisi tu dia tak ada yang baru. Cikgu saya cakap traditional, dia tak akan ada baru punya. Tapi budaya tu ada. Culture tu actually you have the new culture. So this is a new culture born in Malaysia. So it's supposedly to bring us together, all the race. All the race, no matter what race you are. So it have to be proud of. Jadi 90-an lah, I involve myself in this new budaya. Jadi I masukkan, I belajar gendang, I belajar rebana, I belajar tabla, yang tu semua punya rentak ke irama, I masuk kerana I suka sangat, I suka sangat nak jadikan satu benda yang baru untuk generasi baru. Kerana I punya cikgu dia cakap dia risau generasi baru tu sudah lupa tentang semua yang budaya culture yang lama. Tapi yang new culture ni dia boleh macam tadi I cakap, the young generation love it. They fall in love first before we nurture them like this is a tradition. It's from tradition. So when they fall in love, senang sikit lah. You nak masuk semua benda yang
educate them.
Yes.
So maknanya first you attract dengan new things first.
Yes.
And then baru lepas diorang masuk and group
then slowly.
Baru sikit-sikit.
Yeah.
So macam mana you boleh rasa masa tu that is the right time for traditional drumming tu untuk flourish melalui hands percussion.
Hand percussion form 90-an juga. 90-an. I dulu kalau ada you cakap ada plan, I tak ada plan. I hanya suka saja. When you fall in love with something, when you fall in love with a girl, right? Anything you can do kan? Anything you can do for her. So it's the same thing. When you fall in love with something, you will do exactly what it's like, you don't care. You don't care. You just like, satu hati.
Want to do it.
One arah. So I didn't plan. I tak ada macam, I plan properly lah. Masuk yang ni, masuk ini gendang. No. I just learn.
So just
because in the sake of love, I just do it. And then I ingat macam mana I form this hands percussion is because ada graduate. I ajar anak murid semua kan. Mereka graduate dah tu. Sir, we want to continue. I nak sambung.
Okay.
Mana nak pergi? Kerana you sudah form 5, you sudah keluar sekolah. So you
Sudah
tak boleh
tak
balik. You tak boleh balik sekolah.
Itu one of the issue dalam Malaysia. Bila kita dah nurture everyone in music dalam sekolah semua tapi bila keluar dah tak ada platform kan. So that's the problem. Anyway, kepada siapa yang baru masuk dekat sini, ini adalah Petala Seni, sebuah podcast yang dibawakan kepada anda oleh Gangsapura. Kita bersama dengan tetamu kita yang hebat, Bernard Goh daripada Hands Percussion. Okay. Nak tahu lebih lanjut lagi, kita tanya lagi lah. Okay. So, kalau macam Hands Percussion, sekarang ni berbeza tak dengan dulu? The journey, the vision tu?
Vision tu mungkin ada yang stops, not really like it's like stop there. Kalau 23 tahun dulu dengan sekarang memang ada ubah sikit, tapi hasrat adalah mesti ada sana untuk perkembangan budaya pergendangan di Malaysia. Yang tu masih kukuhnya.
Pergendangan tu masih kukuh, tapi bergerak mengikut peredaran zaman tu lah. Macam kita tengok dekat Muhammad Samah ni, baru je komen dekat kita. Hello Muhammad Samah, thank you very much for your comment. Dia kata, yes, I agree, kita tak boleh lari untuk pembaharuan. But sedih lah makna dalam pergendangan tu hilang. So what's your comment on that? Maksudnya pembaharuan tu perlu ada, tapi macam agak sedih kerana kita perlu tinggalkan sedikit tradisi. Adakah kita tinggalkan sedikit tradisi?
Kalau jadi cikgu macam you atau saya, you kena ada masa ke semasa, you mesti ingatkan sendiri
Hmm.
how to deal with the new generation, because it's not their fault. Because time change,
Yes.
you know, time change. So how you evoke. Macam tadi Umar you yang tanya saya, you know, I mean, how is the changes, you know, macam dulu, I formed dulu tu, youngster they want to join, they are very
Eager.
like, yeah, they're eager to do, you know, mereka kalau tak minum, tak makan, tak tidur, dia dah nak main. Sekarang ni okay, tapi macam ada yang banyak things, influence, you know, there's so many things happening.
Those
For them to
days
choose.
internet tak ada.
Tak ada.
Now diorang boleh cari sendiri.
Yes.
Kalau macam boring, diorang boleh pergi ke internet and just
exactly.
found anything.
Exactly. So jadi kalau back to the question is like how you think is like losing, but we try our very best to gain back.
True.
To gain back, because I think I send my members to abroad also to learn from a very traditional, like, you know, like master from China also, because I'm not really, you know, traditional trained, but if you want to involve yourself in this traditional, you need to go and correct.
Yes,
You know,
betul.
I mean, dig deep into that, you know how. So I think dia kena jugalah, dia pergi pertama tahun dia dia pergi sana, dia tak ada belajar tau.
Tak ada
Cikgu cikgu dia cakap, you duduk sana, you main stroke saja. Untuk beberapa minggu tau, hanya stroke tau. Stroke saja.
Traditional is not easy, guys.
Yeah.
So many people kata, senang je main gamelan, senang je main drum, senang je main tabla. You try first.
Yeah.
Even the technique took like forever.
Yeah.
It's traditional ni macam pada saya lah, tradisi ni it's easy to learn but hard to master.
Yes.
Yes, you can ketuk-ketuk. It's very easy, but for you to ketuk with an intention and tempo, a lot of things happening masa kita perform, kan?
Yes.
So macam hands percussion, masa awal-awal, okay, maybe first you nak letak benih dan bercambah tradisi. Macam mana boleh berkembang from music and then it evolve to more than that? Can you maybe cerita sikit macam mana hands percussion from music kembang to movement lah, from dia evolve kepada apa sekarang you tengok?
Ya, movement tu kerana I sendiri punya yang rujukan saya, because I used to dance. So I want to join these two art forms together. So when I create the new type of like drumming in this scene, right, I want to put movement. Kerana dulu tu kalau you tengok tarian singa tu, you akan tengok lain tu dia main thing. Bukan pemain gendang tu. Tak ada orang pergi tengok
music.
Yang tu accompanying music. Tapi sekarang ni sudah tak ada singer tu, sudah tak ada naga tu. You tengok drummer saja. Jadi drummer mesti bukan fit lah, you know, fit macam ni. Tapi dia punya movement, dia punya movement mesti ada gaya ke apa.
Betul.
So tak boleh you samakan mereka ini dengan pop. Jadi you mesti pergilah korek lagi. You know what is the main thing, the traditional form of dance and traditional form of the. So I carilah, I research a lot, you know. So some of the show, right, like the next, you know, I mean trending percussive music, the slogan for my show. So I pergi study randai, I pergi study saman dance, and then I ask my members to do the thing is like, yet it's very close to us, that is very far. Actually, it's the Dikit Barat too. We love it, but we know this is something, actually it's our friend, you know, Malays do it. But why not you go and explore it? Why don't you just like learn it? So that's why we invite some of our friends, you know, and I mean because I learned first, and then now because I have hands percussion, I ask the teacher and come and teach also. So in respect, actually through this hands percussion or through this gendang punya budaya kan, we respect more. Because dulu hanya raya I kalau okay lah, we pergi makan-makan ke, okay, lemang ke dengan rendang ke. Tapi sekarang ni seni music, seni ni bukan hanya makanan dah lama lah, kita sudah campur aduk kan. Malaysia is like heaven, you know, for food, but now how can we switch this like heavenly kind
musically
of like
diverse.
Musically. So when you ask, like, you know, I mean, how it do, but I have my aim very clear to do this, but it will work or not, this one is not my consideration. I just do it. I just do it, then let it kembang. But of course we have obstacles. Of course we have it, because we got some very typical like extreme. Yeah.
Macam mana hands percussion tu tepis. Bukanlah kita kata tepis, tapi cabaran bila tradisi ni kita cuba contemporary kan tu, pasti ada traditionalist yang kata ini tak boleh macam ni, tak sepatutnya macam ni. Tradisi patut tradisi. Kamu dah campur aduk, you should be jangan campur-campurkan. So what's your action masa tu?
For my teacher, untuk I punya guru semua, I prove to them lah. I buktikan mereka tu bukan mereka salah, kerana mesti respect lah guru-guru ke master-master. I just hanya cakap Bernard buat macam ni, I tak tinggalkan tradisi. Okay, I buat kerana ini baru, ini memang baru punya benda kan. I ikut macam ni, jadi I ada research dekat tradisi punya research. I do that, then I combine. My intention, I punya hasrat untuk generasi baru ni, dia ingat tradisi ni bukan boring punya benda. Mereka cakap, wow, this is new thing. This is an invention, is an innovation of what. They fall in love. And then slowly they will find out, or they will know that you cannot let go the tradition if you want to go contempt. Because this is a root.
The root.
Ini, dia punya akar tu, you mesti ada yang tu, baru you punya go.
Pergi yang lain.
Yes.
Guys, dengar. The root is tradition, and then you can go anywhere. Instrument tu pun tradisi kan. I still remember, ni saya baru bagi tahu Bernard tau. I still remember in 2006, saya rasa saya pergi ke Istana Budaya, tengok satu program yang Malaysia anjurkan, iaitu KL Festival, the very first KL Festival. And then Hands Percussion performed. And saya tengok dekat pentas Istana Budaya tu ada Chinese drum, kan. And then diorang perform gendang-gendang ketuk-ketuk, sekali diorang naik on top of that gendang. I still remember that. It really macam wow. I mean, this is the very first time since macam kita selalu tengok perayaan Cina akan ada gendang, and then ada apa nama tu? Tarian singa. Kan? Gendang kat tepi kita tengok very loud lah tu. Ini bila kat pentas tu dia jadi lain. The percussionist tu jadi performer. Malah memecah tradisi, bukan saja main the instrument, tapi instrument tu is part of their movement.
Yes.
So pada saya itu satu inovasi tau, yang kita macam tak pernah tengok pun benda ni. Tapi sayangnya macam benda-benda macam tu hanya berada di pentas, berparti kan. Macam mana hands percussion boleh keluar daripada tradisi. Kita selalu melihat tradisi perlu berada di tempat prestige, pertama, but you go beyond that, go pergi educational aspect of it. Macam mana hands percussion reach out to those levels?
Yeah. Very good, your observation. Actually, we go to school. We go to because now our kids, we do it from the education part. We teach the youngest student we have actually is 4 years old. Umur 4 saja. Yang the oldest now I think is 76. Maybe 70. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
strong hands.
It have to be like that because you have to go into this traditional or educational for them. So just now sebelum siaran yang ni jadi sembang sebelum ni, I cakap sudah lebih kurang 40,000 pegendang since 1988.
Dengar guys,
Yeah.
the first seed yang Bernard letak in
1990.
1990
Yeah.
to promote Chinese drum masa tu, sekarang dah ada 40,000 people yang pernah main alat tersebut, at the same time menyokong hands percussion. Itu satu kejayaan besar for you.
Far more to go.
Yes, far more to go. Walaupun ini kejayaan besar, tetapi banyak lagi perkara yang kita seni tradisi ni perlu kembangkan lagi, so that nak tradisi dah jadi satu tabu pada orang kan, macam takutlah nak pegang instrumen tu, ataupun dia terlalu banyak adat ataupun terlalu banyak peraturan, very angular, you have to do this, you have to do this. But apa yang you cambah sekarang, no, it's more than that. You can do a lot of things, but at the same time ini root dia bermula kan. Okay, so guys, kita akan berehat seketika. Kejap lagi kita akan sambung topik kita. Ada ke orang sokong seni tradisi ni? Ada ke orang sokong hands percussion? Ada ke orang sokong Bernard dalam mengangkat seni Chinese drum ni? Okay, kita tunggu selepas ini. Okay, kita berehat seketika. Ada show best menanti anda kejap lagi. Okay.
strive to be strong as one, for one hope. We promise together as one. Kita adalah satu. Engkau dan aku bersatu. Teguh, jangan kita hancur. Harapanmu, harapan kita semua. Strength in you can be strongest for us.
我们一起聚在这里，让爱力量凝聚，只为一目的，准备更好的自己。
Kita adalah satu. Engkau dan aku bersatu. Teguh, jangan kita hancur. Harapanmu, harapan kita semua.
你的力量让我们更坚强。
Biar selamanya pun ada duka, selamanya pun tetap bersatu genggam kita. Tergadah, jangan dilepaskan hayunan, satu takkan kukuh andai ada kecundang.
多少艰难我们在一起，肩并肩我们终不放弃。就算再迷茫，也不要松开手，一个人不会坚强，如果没有了你。
We are one, together as one. We strive to be strong as one, for one hope. We promise together as one. Kita adalah satu. Engkau dan aku bersatu. Teguh, jangan kita hancur. Satu. We are one. Satu. We are one. Satu.
Okey, hai semua, anda masih bersama saya, host anda dalam Petala Seni, Umar, dan juga tetamu kita, Bernard Goh. Beliau merupakan artistik director untuk Hands Percussion. Okey. Untuk tadi kita dah bincang pasal Bernard. It's all about Bernard. Maknanya Bernard punya expertise, perkembangan Bernard dalam bidang seni, muzik dan sebagainya. Sekarang kita akan tanya apa lagu tadi tu.
Lagu tu. Actually, it's a composition from my student during the lockout time.
Oh.
Dia baru dapat dia punya instrumen tu, hang pen tu.
Okey, yang tadi nampak macam belakang kura-kura yang bunyi-bunyi.
Kuali dia.
Kuali berbunyi.
Ya. Dia sudah tempah, I ingat berapa bulan lah lalu. Jadi dia dapat saja sudah lockdown. Jadi I encourage dia lah. Kalau nak buat lagu masa ni paling sesuai lah kan. Dia tak ada apa nak buat. Jadi bila dia hantarkan dia punya lagu pertama tu untuk saya, I dengar, I cakap better we do something with that song. It's so soothing, because I love gamelan, you know that. So this is something, actually we do one songs with this hang pen I think few years ago with gamelan. So it's sedap, it is really works. It works very well. So these songs, when I heard of it, I heard so many nights, then I say I want to put lyrics in it. Then I call lah. I call Kazam tu.
Kazam penyanyi tu.
Ajar Kazam, kalau boleh you buat lyrics boleh tak? Buat lyrics Melayu tu. Dan I tak boleh lah. Tapi I bagi tahu dia tu macam mana lah dia punya direction
dia apa.
Macam mana tu lyrics, apa makna tu sebalik tu. Kerana ada sikit lah, kita semua risau kan. Kerana yang tuduh yang ni, yang tuduh yang tu. So I think this is only thing we can use, the arts, to put us together. So I think it's the right time, it's the right moment. And then now we have the Malay lyrics, and then we have English, and then I put the Chinese lyrics, and then I asked one of my music director, Siu Siu, to join. Then Siu Siu is very like, oh, I'm not singer. I said, never mind, it's just the feel, I nak you macam you bagi tahu semua, apa yang penting sekarang ni, untuk pemusikal, artis macam kita orang ni, now only we can use this.
Betul.
To really put out there, to reach out more people, to touch, to touch people. So I think there's so many people that really respond to the songs, and then got so many. I need to thank so many my director, Melvin, and then I need to thank my members also, you can see the video actually is after so many years we travel to oversee, and then all the slick beat. We need to put it up. It's like, it's not easy, but on another hand, I want to show, it's like Malaysia boleh. It's cliche to say that, but it's really, because when we first started, mereka ingat kita orang ni semua dari mana ke, dari China ke, dari Taiwan ke, atau Hong Kong. Tapi this 10-15 years, we show the differences because we bring the instrument, local instrument, not only the Chinese drum. Because we started with the Chinese drum, kan? So when they say it's like, oh, this is Chinese, because we look Chinese.
Betul.
But now the way we perform, the music that we bring over, because we have gamelan there, we have gongs there, we have jido, we have gendang, and then the way we put it also is different from Indonesia, because sometimes you will perform together with Indonesia, and then we will perform together with China and Taiwan, but we will stood out, we will stand out. So that's the things that we need to be proud of, because it's the environment that we grow up in Malaysia. So it's so unique, it's so different, like food, but we want to show the world that this is the beautiful things that happen here. So we share with you. So it's all about sharing.
Bukan saja sharing, tapi memberi sokongan ketika saat-saat tengah susah sekarang. Okay? Dengan itu, jom kita main game sekejap. Ya apa? Okay, ada orang tanya soalan ni. Muhammad Samah. Mr. Goh, I wanna ask you satu soalan. Macam mana you boleh stay and tetap perjuangkan perkendangan ini? And honestly, I dah putus asa untuk main and mengajar. I mewarisi tradisi gendang ketawak from community Rawa.
Oh.
Menariknya soalan. Terima kasih Muhammad Samar. Thank you very much kerana bersama kami di Gangsapura. Kita akan jawab soalan anda tu. Bernard akan jawab soalan anda. Okay. So macam mana your response on that?
I mean honestly, mesti ada rintangan lah. So it's up to you. I mean how to, because sometimes you need a group, you need a support, you need a sokongan. You punya kawan ke, you punya group members ke. So you need to focus. But before that, you have to be yourself first. Is this something that you need to do? Is there something you need to share? Is there something that berapa tahun you sudah? So you need to find a way. Like just now I say, if you love it, right, you will find a way. You will find a. It's not easy at all. Really, it's not easy at all. So from me to you is because I think you need to find out, because now world is changing, because now we are in this like critical times, right? We need to know the heart. Listen to your heart. You follow your heart. Like what is the necessity you want to do it, or you can gather. Like for me, I think I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. I have a group of members that from day one, they support. Or maybe if they want to do something else, they left, but we still keep in touch. We still keep in touch. So in order to do like for instance, last night actually is our celebration, 32 years old. This drumming thing, we come together. Yeah, but it's not personally. It's a group. It's a group effort. So for you, I think I have to say, Tanya, you have to hold on to it, because nothing is easy. But for me, cakap senang lah kan. But
betul.
Your situation, you have to know this is something is tough lah. It's tough, even tougher now. Even tougher now. So you have to find out clear your mind, what is the next step you're going to do. What is the next precaution that you need to overcome. So you need to talk. You need to bincang, brainstorm with your members, and then I think it will help. But really have to be toughen yourself.
Kena teguh, sebab apa yang Bernard nasihat ni adalah berdasarkan experience dia yang bermula daripada satu langkah je. Yang penting Muhammad Samar dah ada melangkah untuk mengangkat tradisi itu. That's one thing. But another thing, ada berpuluh-puluh juta langkah lagi untuk mencapai tahap kepuasan tu. Kita takkan puas. Kita rasa kenapa kan. Tapi yang penting, just keep working at it. It's always about keep working at it. Sometimes kita letak vision bukan untuk kita capai kat vision tu. Ini dia sebenarnya kita nak pergi proses. Proses tu penting lah maksud Bernard. Okay, proses bukan saja kita bersorangan, tapi kita kena support group lah kan. Macam-macam support group. Okay, dengan itu jom kita main game sikit. Bernard pun kena main game. Okay, so harapnya Muhammad Samar jawapan yang diberikan oleh Bernard tu membantu. Jangan berhenti. Kita semua sedang berusaha. So diharapkan macam program Petala Seni ni kita bawa Bernard, diharap akan mencetuskan idea baru pada Muhammad Samar dan juga kepala-kepala lain kat luar sana. Okay, dengan itu. Okay, ini adalah buat untuk for you. Okay, apa yang kita akan main sekarang? Okay, our dear producer kat sana, dia akan game ni nama dia ini atau itu. Meaning kita pilih one word or the other word lah. So aim dia, producer akan cakap, dan kita akan tulis, dan kita akan sama-sama letak tunjuk dekat sana lah, dan kita boleh bincang sikit about that lah.
Akan terbalik.
Macam ni.
Okay. So kita ada 5 soalan kat sini.
Okay.
Nombor 1, apa yang wujud dulu? Chicken or egg?
I tulis 5 jawapan ke ada satu-satu?
Satu ya. Okay.
Boleh tunjuk dekat kamera. 1, 2, 3.
Nak lukis ke?
Bernard, it should be like this, See?
Macam ni ke? No.
No.
Small to big.
Really?
See?
Why?
Why?
Why egg first? Why chicken first?
This is a very, we've been asking, people asking this. I always say, I
You know what?
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't know what? You love egg.
Ialah. Because if you say chicken, how? You must, come from an egg first, isn't it?
But it comes from chicken.
No, I think it's like somewhere, macam micro ke apa tu slowly
Become
evolve.
egg.
Not slowly.
But micro dia become biawak first, biawak then later become chicken, no?
So it's egg
dinosaur.
first lah. Kan? Evoke mah.
Kan,
Evolution.
Evolution of eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All of us came from egg. Okay.
Second
Okay.
question.
Apa?
The present or the future?
Kejamnya. Present or future?
Satu, dua, tiga.
Present. Interesting.
Why?
Live in the present, I guess. No?
Yes. I must say, you have to live nicely now, and then you have a better future. If you keep on thinking of future, right, so you forget about now, so you don't work hard now. You think you will get better. The good time will be in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to work hard now, so in order you can get the future.
Interesting. Simpan quote tu and then repost tomorrow, okay? Bernard 2020.
Okay, soalan nombor tiga.
Okay.
Music atau gerak? Tapi baik.
Boleh tiru. I'm sorry, I'm biased. Okay.
Satu, dua, tiga.
I love music.
Finally! Finally, we won't
Setuju.
fight. We won't fight.
So you think yourself as a musician first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
always. I think music. We need music to move us. I think if you are
True.
penari or you are, because last time when I still pelukis kan,
Mm.
I like to listen to music. So sometimes my friend just tease me, my housemate. They turn to different music, right?
Mm.
Then I can't, I think it's really it's my personal experience.
So music's your inspiration.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's very particular, when sometimes I need some music to create, I need some music to listen
Meaning kalau I tukar lagu rock, maybe lagu jazz, so your artwork will be different.
to. Yeah, maybe. Kan? Let's try. Tapi dah lama I dah lukis dah.
Maybe
Maybe we try. Yeah,
should.
maybe we try.
Okay, next question.
Last, right?
No, second last.
Oh, okay.
Gendang atau gangsa?
We fight again then. For sure we fight this one, okay?
1, 2, 3.
Kan?
But you know what?
No need to explain this one.
Can be. Macam tu. So see.
Yes.
Intertwine.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't play.
Yes.
Okay, last question.
Last Oh, okay.
Sokongan dalam Seni Rakyat, in your personal opinion, wujud atau tidak?
Saya baru kenal muzik 89 tu pun belum tahu pun. So susahnya jawapan.
Susah kan?
Yeah.
What kind of question is like, oh my god.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, but. Dia ada but. No?
Ada but. Not two T but one T. So okay, last. Wujud atau you say wujud kan? Apa beza wujud dulu dan sekarang? Macam mana you... Okay, first you start Hands Percussion.
Yeah.
Wujud tak Sokongan?
For me, it's like how you look at Sokongan, how you look at support. What support you... Because I'm quite very optimistic person. So, jadi, yang benda tu, you cakap, you ada Sokongan. Kalau Sokongan dari keluarga pun Sokongan.
Okay.
Keluarga dari kawan pun Sokongan. I mean, this is like what you find, I mean yourself, So kalau you sudah pilih jalan ni untuk seni, sudah tentu, I mean hari pertama or the very beginning, you already knew it's susah. It's not easy, kan?
It's not easy.
So it's not easy. So bukan orang pakai pistol lah, paksa buat seni. You pilih. So you have to tanggung lah. I mean the whole thing, you need to really like responsible with your work, responsible to your life, and then this is something you cannot complain. So I think it's like,
Very interesting. This is something that you cannot complain because you choose this path. Okay, kita tengok kat message tu ada apa. Ada orang kata gangsa. Oh, dia pula yang pilih. Okay, gendang. Okay, amplification kata wujud. Sokongan wujud. Tiba aku jawab, dia kata, betul lah, memang kita perlu respon daripada anda. So, bila kita kata pasal wujud ni, Bernard tadi kata sokongan tu bermula dari keluarga. Okay, now keluarga tu dah besar kan. Hands Percussion dah bukan saja berkeluarga dari segi nukleus yang kecil, tapi it's even bigger now. Bukan sahaja performance lagi, tapi sokongan daripada artis-artis dan juga sokongan lokal, now even bigger, international. Hands Percussion now daripada local act sekarang dah go beyond that, dah pergi luar Malaysia, promoting Malaysia and Hands Percussion di merata-rata tempat. So boleh cerita sikit tak macam mana sokongan Malaysia dengan macam mana sokongan di luar dan apa cabaran dia di antara within local or dengan international tu?
I put it that way. It's sometimes it's like people will ask me, it's like, if you don't have the support from your own country, how come you get the support? But for me, it's like, in every country you do arts, right, you must get support, or you must get like, maybe we will complain, and then another hand is like, because I think if you think your work actually you want to share, so that hasrat you want to share, not I mean tell the world, right? It's like how desperate you want to share the ideas, Like for instance, this gendang thing, when I first put it together with Gangsa, when I first put together dengan gamelan, because I love gamelan, because I know this is a percussive instrument where it can really like enhance my gendang persembahan, because gendang is like monotone, is no melody at all. So if I put it in, so I think the layering is different already. It's layering different, but it took us about more than 15 years. Because I first involved myself with Rhythm and Bronze, with Gamelan Club, I mean those were the day lah. With Sunita, with Zam, I mean all, Jill, Susan Sarah John, So that's why I think if let's say you say, I mean how's the support, But if you really believe in what you are doing, right, you will get the jalan. You have that, you apply the festival, I mean from the international, then they will see. Because now you want to get out there is very easy, but how you stand, how you sustain, because you want to get attention. Come on, now it's like so many things you can watch, But how you make it like
you
sustain,
stand out from other people.
Yeah, you say like, let's say we say like gamelan players or group gamelan. Even though maybe local, you know more than me. There's only a few, but how you make Gangsapura different? What is it different from Rhythm and Bronze? So what Rhythm and Bronze during that time, Gamelan Club, and then now for your information, now there's got so many groups, in Malaysia, like Hands Percussion, I mean they got other groups also. But for me, I will look at it, it's like it's good, because if let's say that thing is only you seorang yang buat, it won't really like sebar. It won't really like become a kind of like not
culture,
or phenomenon. It's like everyone. So that you can compete. So like for instance, these few years, I have one suggestion for the competition of this drum. I say even though everyone got different songs, let's say now every participant you come here, right, like those days, it's only like, oh, you have this song, but now compulsory song. It's like an exam. Then you will know which one is really like really, because it's the same song. It's the same song. Then you do together. Then we know your taraf. I know your standard level. So come back to the question, is I know international and then local, right? I mean, it is actually you have the support, and then you this one you say that, oh, we don't have the
Relative,
support, and then but you yourself have to be like, strong enough to prove that, I can get the attention, and then from there I will go. I will go like, how I can improve myself. You cannot be like this. You cannot be like, oh, cukup. I dah cukup. I sudah sampai sini. Tadilah adik ni dia cakap, oh, okay, good. No. Actually, when you go out and then you represent or you Malaysia, and then people look at you, right? You have to be something that, you really carry on that weight on your shoulder. You need to go to another level of it, how Malaysian actually can hit that goal, like, I mean people will look at it because I think, these few years when we travel, right, of course, there's so many people know Malaysia now, whether good reason or bad reason, but as Malaysian, I think we have to show them, the beauty of it. That is our task. Yeah. That's our task when we bring this music, when people ask. So these few years, I think within these 10 years, right, I would like to share, beside the performances, right, I would like to have this kind of talk to the reporter, journalists, or maybe have interview with them. And then let's say like Hawaii, right, I talk, I really give a talk in the East West Center,
East West Center.
East West Center. We really want to share, what's the difference, because in Hawaii there's a group of like, not a group, there's a culture of Japanese drumming because of the history.
Yep.
So and then I asked them like, what's the history of like this Japanese taiko drumming and the Japan. So they are different also, but still the roots is there. So it's very interesting. It's very interesting, those Japanese in Hawaii, and then they really ada perkembangan dia punya pergendangan tersendiri. So I learn from them also, but I share my experience with them. I share the experience, and then it become, we have this kind of like, reaction, like, interact with the local like tradition. They call like tradition art form. So I think back to the question is like, it's how, as a leader, or as you are the leader also, look at the things and situation. So I think you have to keep going. And then the support, I think, is there. It's always there.
So macam kita cerita pasal support, you say macam it's relative kan. As long as you ada idea, you trust yourself, you ada sokongan, and then you believe in what you do, and then you show it to people. Hopefully, insyaAllah akan dapat support to from everyone. Okay, contohnya macam apa ni, egg is good. Okay, dia kata what Bernard means is the minute you decide, you would have carved the path already. Betul. Okay, ada komen lagi. Dia kata, Muhammad Samad Tengku, when you talk about beza support luar and support luar apa ni, hal ini tidak akan ada kesudahan. When orang seni sit together, we talk about support all. Tapi no comment, sebab tu saya putus asa. Oh, okay. But
what he means,
maksud dia support ni cerita dia tiada kesudahan. Bila orang seni duduk sama-sama cerita pasal support, tapi tak nothing happens. Macam tu dia kata.
I mean he's mentioned like, particular in what, like, because now we sembang also. We sembang because you have your group, I have my group. But I'm not sembang about my kesusahan. I need to know, because of course you have your own, like, obstacle. I have my own obstacle.
Betul.
But we need to encourage, is like, I need to share with you those good things, Because if I say like, tak boleh bayar sewa lah, it's no point.
Betul.
If let's say the because now, especially now, we need to really like share those like workable plan or something that I try. Then I tell you like,
yes.
Umar, let's try this, or apply what funding.
Yes,
just now we just
betul.
mentioned, because let's try the funding.
Because just now we just discuss macam mana kita nak stay alive, stay afloat dalam keadaan COVID-19 and everything. So kita patut platform Petala Seni lah antara usaha kita untuk bincang macam mana kita nak sekurang-kurangnya bagi you idea how to at least to survive in that environment yang kita sama-sama ada, iaitu seni. So harapnya at least kurang-kurangnya satu atau dua perkara tu boleh Muhammad Samah bawa, and then kalau perlukan bantuan, you always can reach to us, siapa-siapa pun. You can jumpa beliau, message beliau ada website Hands Percussion, dan juga tengok juga YouTube Hands Percussion juga. untuk cari idea dan sebagainya. And then jangan lupa juga Petala Seni kita ada website, kita ada Facebook, kita ada Twitter. Subscribe to us, and then we are more than happy to assist people macam mana nak dapatkan funding ke, because we ourselves supported by Cendana, okay, and everybody are looking for funding. We are trying our best to stay afloat in the industry, and then jangan putus asa, tu yang penting. Kalau kita tak putus asa, kita insyaAllah akan berada di tempat yang kita sekurang-kurangnya boleh macam nak kata memenuhi impian yang korang cuba dapatkan dari dulu tu, untuk promote traditional arts ke, untuk bermain di sekolah ke. Kadang-kadang impian yang sekecil-kecil tu boleh berkembang jadi sesuatu yang kita tak tahu. Tapi yang penting usaha dulu. Itu penting. Okay, so kata-kata akhir daripada Bernard sendiri kepada diorang kat luar sana, macam mana kononnya mungkin dia ada group ataupun diorang nak kembangkan idea, kembangkan impian. Maybe diorang baru start, macam Muhammad Samah sendiri, macam mana nak start, macam mana nak mula, you know, macam dia kata malulah jumpa Master Goh.
No.
So
I mean,
macam mana you nak nasihatkan diorang how to yakin macam tu.
So one thing I think is very important for I have my experience of, like, let's say Malaysian. Because Malaysian is very lovable. Because why? Because we grow up in this environment. Like for me, my best friend actually is how to say lah, is Melayu lah. You know, I mean, it's Melayu. But for my members, sometimes they are from private school also. So they say like, no, they say, sir, sometimes your experience is different from us. So we are very, very. So that's why I say why we want to start. You know, from scratch. Like, you know, now I want to put this gendang thing. It's a Malaysian thing. It's not a Chinese thing. So let's say like gamelan. So when I put the Chinese songs to this gamelan, then my mom loved it. Last time when I first do the drumming, my grandpa, it's very like, you know, lega. It's like, But when I explained to my grandpa, this is Malaysian thing, because the rhythm I play actually is joget or whatnot. He don't care. He say like, because you're dressed like that, then the Chinese drum is that this is traditional. So for old folks, they are very happy about it. So the last, I mean, I want to really like, you know, I mean, for the audience who really like, you know, support the program or what, arts, this path is not easy at all. But when it comes to, because all this while, these 3 months, right, people say, yang kena you dulu artist, you know. Kalau you nak sembuh, nak pulih, right, you the last one.
The last one to be considered.
Yeah, but already so many years we've been doing this. So you takkan, you just like, you know, I mean, lepas, you know. Because I don't know, because sometimes now I say like very easy. Maybe 2 months ago, and then I said, like, okay lah, Hands Percussion sudah tapau, okay, or the stop, you know. But it won't like, you know, maybe hilang, because it's already there. But maybe it stopped for a while. I don't know, because now we try very hard, you know. We try very hard to really like go, because no one experienced this experience before. This is the kind of like world kind of like things. Yeah. So we need to, especially Malaysian, we have to really like satu hati. You know, we have to come together with this platform also, or other platform. You need to encourage people, you know, motivated people with talk, with sharing, you know. But it's really not easy at all. It's not easy at all. But it's cliche. Like just now I mentioned this word, because sometimes I say, I proud to be Malaysian, because is this kind of like environment I can speak, I can be, because just now I said like Malaysian is one hell of a nation, right? We really like, I mean, can party. We can party. We can really fun to be with, because from young we already know other race. Not like some country only one race. Like, you know, I mean, they look at each other like they're one race. Because we need to adapt to other people culture. We are used to it. You know, like I like teh tarik. You know, maybe you like char kway teow. You know, you know, and I pakai sarung also. You know, but this is so wonderful. But now our responsibility is like bring this to the arts. You know, I mean, this level, like it evoked in our food. In our food. So this is very interesting. So I think for the Malaysian or the artists out there, you know, I mean, we have to really like join hands in hands to really like, you know, I mean, get through this lah. Hopefully, you know, it will really like, you know, I mean, we have a neck phrase, but present. Now you have to live now, and then, you know, keep yourself safe, And then really this is one thing you have to keep yourself safe first before you want to talk about future. Otherwise, it's no point you talk about future now.
Betul.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Betul.
Yeah.
So, akhir kata daripada Petala Seni, yang penting be creative all the time. Jangan berhenti berharap. Kita semua sama-sama support sama-sama. Okay? So, kalau ada apa-apa update, kalau apa-apa keperluan, jangan lupa hubungi kami, Gangsapura, dan kami di #PetalaSeni. Berterima kasih kepada Bernard kerana sudi bersama kami membincangkan topik-topik kita yang sangat-sangat penting, okay, untuk semua. So, saya ucapkan terima kasih lagi sekali kepada Bernard Goh dan juga Hands Percussion. Thank you very much everyone. Okay, jangan lupa subscribe, komen dan like. Thank you for yang komen-komen kat tepi ni. Kami amat-amat hargai. Kami akan ambil komen-komen tersebut sebagai kita punya reflektif kepada kita punya podcast pada malam ini. Jumpa anda di lain masa. Tak lupa juga selamat Hari Raya Aidiladha kepada anda semua. Okay, follow website kami Gangsapura dan kami akan berikan anda macam-macam platform. Kita ada classes di KL dan juga Matic. Kita ada merchandise. Siapa yang suka gamelan, you can promote us, support us. Okay, kita ada blogspot juga, macam-macam blogspot kita cerita pasal gamelan. And then kita ada yang terbaru, Petala Seni Podcast, dibawakan kepada anda oleh Gangsapura, disokong oleh Cendana. Okay, love you guys. See you next time. Assalamualaikum.